Which of the following microphones has bidirectional feature? A. Moving coil. B. Ribbon. C. Condenser. D. Carbon. The correct answer is ribbon. In TV transmitters, some possible advantages of if modulation are A. 1 and 2, B. 1, 2 and 3, C. 2, 3 and 4, D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. The correct answer is 1, 2, 3 and 4. As compared to AM, FM requires A. Narrow channel, B. Same channel, C. 2 to 3 times as large channel, D. 7 to 15 times as large channel. The correct answer is 7 to 15 times as large channel. Capture effect occurs in A. AM, B. FM, C. PCM, D. QAM. The correct answer is FM. If there are M messages and each message has probability, the entropy is A. 0, B. 1, C. log 2m, D. m log 2m. The correct answer is log 2m. Narrowband FM signal can be considered to be equal to A. PM, B. AM, C. SSB, D. DSB. The correct answer is AM. The spectral component of noise associated with kth frequency is given in the limit as f0 by nkt, written as nkt c k cos 2p k feet k. Consider the following statements as regards c, k and k. A. 1, 2 only, B. 1, 3 only, C. 1, 2, 3, D. 2, 3 only. The correct answer is 1, 2, 3. A narrowband amplifier is one that has a passband A. limited to 2000 Hz only, B. limited to audio frequency range only, C. near cut-off region of active device, D. approximately 10 of its central frequency. The correct answer is approximately 10 of its central frequency. In a modulator, it is found that the amplitude spectrum consists a component at Fc, the carrier frequency, and one component each at fc+fs and fc+fs, where Fs is the modulating signal frequency. Then the modulator used is AM, B. AM ohm FM with modulation index 0.5, C. FM, D. PAM. The correct answer is AM ohm FM with modulation index 0.5. Frequency shift keying is used mostly in A. telephony, B. telegraphy, C. radio transmission, D. none of the above. The correct answer is telegraphy. Troposphere is the portion of atmosphere A. nearest to ground, B. between 50 to 90 kilometers above ground, C. between 110 to 220 kilometers above ground, D. between 250 to 350 kilometers above ground. The correct answer is nearest to ground. Earth's curvature affects the effective height of antenna A. true, B. false, C. D. The correct answer is true. In PCM, the quantization noise depends on A. sampling rate, B. signal power, C. number of quantization level, D. signal energy. The correct answer is number of quantization level. In high power AM transmission, modulation is done at A. F stage, B. buffer stage, C. RF stage, D. oscillator stage. The correct answer is oscillator stage. The noise sources short noise, partition noise, and thermal noise are associated with which component? A. BJT, B. diode, C. resistor, D. capacitor. The correct answer is BJT. Consider the following statements as regards communication receiver. A. 1, 2, 3, 4, B. 1, 2, 3, C. 2, 3, 4, D. 1, 3, 4. The correct answer is 2, 3, 4. In a transmission line, losses due to dielectric heating are A. Proportional to voltage and inversely proportional to Z0. B. Proportional to voltage and proportional to Z0. C. Proportional to current and proportional to Z0. D. Proportional to current and inversely proportional to Z0. The correct answer is proportional to voltage and inversely proportional to Z0. The power rating of radio transmitters is around A. 100 megawatt, B. 10 watts, C. 10 kilowatts, D. 10 megawatt. The correct answer is 10 kilowatts. How can the quantizing noise be reduced? A. By using de-emphasis circuit. B. By using RF amplifier in the receiver. C. By increasing the number of quantization levels. D. By sending sloping pulses. The correct answer is by increasing the number of quantization levels. Audio systems use transverse recording. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. In a CD player, the laser uses A. Silicon semiconductor, B. Silicon germanium semiconductor, C. Aluminium gallium arsenide semiconductor, D. None of the above. The correct answer is aluminium gallium arsenide semiconductor. Leak type bias is used in a plate-modulated class C amplifier to A. Prevent tuned circuit damping, B. Prevent over-modulation, C. Increase the bandwidth, D. Prevent excessive grid current. The correct answer is prevent over-modulation. FM broadcast is done using A. Medium waves, B. Short waves, C. VHF and UHF waves, D. Microwaves. The correct answer is VHF and UHF waves. A. CW transmitter radiates A. Modulated RF carrier, B. Unmodulated RF carrier, C. Both A and B, D. None of the above. The correct answer is modulated RF carrier. The commonly employed filter in SSB generation is A. High-pass filter, B. RC filter, C. LC filter, D. Mechanical filter. The correct answer is mechanical filter. The storage capacity of a CD is A. 360 KB per side, B. 360 MB per side, C. 540 KB per side, D. 540 MB per side. The correct answer is 540 MB per side. Which of the following pulse modulation is analog? A. PCM, B. differential PCM, C. PWM, D. delta. The correct answer is PWM. Pulse stuffing is used in A. synchronous TDM, B. asynchronous TDM, C. any TDM, D. all. The correct answer is asynchronous TDM. Household tape recorders generally use A. crystal microphone, B. moving coil microphone, C. condenser microphone, D. cardioid microphone. The correct answer is crystal microphone. In AM receiver, the oscillator frequency is A. always equal to signal frequency, B. always equal to 455 kHz, C. always higher than signal frequency, D. always lower than signal frequency. The correct answer is always higher than signal frequency. The modulation index of an AM wave is measured using a crow. The waveform is as shown in figure. The modulation index is nearly A. 43, B. 30, C. 23, D. 17. The correct answer is 43. A photodiode converts light signals to binary. A. true, B. false, C. D. The correct answer is true. A three-stage telephone switching structure is to have 128 input and 128 output terminals. It has been found that at peak time the utilization probability is 0.1. The number of intermediate links required for non-blocking configuration is 15. If the actual number of intermediate links is 5, the probability of blocking of call is A1, B 0.5, C 0.2, D 0.1. The correct answer is 0.2. In pulse code modulation, if the signal is sampled at the rate of f and the number of pulses in one code group is p, then the number of pulses per second will be APF, BFP, C1PF, DPF. The correct answer is PF. A narrowband FM does not have the following feature. A. It has two sidebands. B. Both sideband equal in magnitude. C. Both sideband have same phase difference. D. It does not show amplitude variation. The correct answer is both sideband have same phase difference. In telecast, A. Video and audio signals are frequency modulated. B. Video signals are frequency modulated but audio signals are amplitude modulated. C. Both audio and video signals are amplitude modulated. D. Video signals are amplitude modulated and audio signals are frequency modulated. The correct answer is video signals are amplitude modulated and audio signals are frequency modulated. A pulse width signal can be governed by A. Free-running multivibrator, B. Monostable multivibrator, C. Schmidt trigger, D. JK flip-flop. The correct answer is monostable multivibrator. In MTI, radar clutter means A. Echoes from moving targets, B. Echoes from stationary targets, C. Atmospheric noise, D. Thermal noise. The correct answer is echoes from stationary targets. A sinusoidal carrier voltage having frequency 1000 Hz is amplitude modulated by a sinusoidal voltage of frequency 15 kHz. The frequency of upper and lower sidebands will be A. 1015 kHz and 985 kHz. B. 1030 kHz and 970 kHz. C. 13 kHz and 17 kHz. D. 14 kHz and 16 kHz. The correct answer is 14 kHz and 16 kHz. Identical telephone numbers in different parts of a country are distinguished by their A. area codes, B. office codes, C. access digits, D. language codes. The correct answer is area codes. Consider the following statements as regards pulse repetition frequency. A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, D. neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is both 1 and 2. Which gives minimum probability of error? A. ask, B. FSK, C. PSK, D. DPSK. The correct answer is PSK. Which SNR denotes excellent picture quality in TV? A. 50 dB, B. 30 dB, C. 15 dB, D. 5 dB. The correct answer is 50 dB. In amplitude modulation, A. the amplitude of carrier varies in accordance with the amplitude of the modulating signal. B. the modulating frequency lies in the audio range. C. the amplitude of the carrier remains constant. D. the amplitude of the carrier varies in accordance with the frequency of the modulating signal. The correct answer is the modulating frequency lies in the audio range. At f7 GHz, a 120 cm dish antenna gives a gain of about A 50, B 500, C 5000, D 50,000. The correct answer is 50,000. PIL color picture tube has the main advantage that A. It is cheap. B. It ensures purity in color. C. It is self-convergent. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is it is self-convergent. What is the frequency of the modulated carrier wave? A. 1000 Hz. B. 2000 Hz. C. 1000 kHz. D. 2000 kHz. The correct answer is 2000 kHz.